Imagine this if you're over 60. You go to bed feeling good about your nutritious meal, but your brain may be at risk in the morning. An unexpected slurred phrase, weak arm, or dizziness. No chest discomfort, no warning. This portion shocks most seniors when I tell them. Not from quick or fried food. This is vegetable-based. This vegetable has been touted as one of the healthiest on the planet for decades. It's happened too often in my years working with seniors. When eaten with certain medications or at the incorrect time of day, foods that were healthy at 40 can be harmful at 70. The scariest part? You may feel nothing until it's too late. Good news, though. You don't have to avoid vegetables or food. You require awareness. Because understanding how your aging body processes food differently lets you enjoy meals safely, wisely, and while protecting your brain and independence. In today's video, we reveal 9 common veggies that may discreetly increase your stroke risk if you're over 60 and how to eat them safely and smartly. The last vegetable on our list is one most seniors eat weekly and may be the most harmful. Share your viewing location in the comments before we begin. I adore seeing the Ageless Vitality community develop globally. Subscribe if you're new here to never miss a senior health tip that could alter your life. Let's start with a vegetable you probably thought was your greatest friend but can do your brain harm beyond 60. Number 1. Vegetable. Two-faced spinach, your brain's friend. Spinach has been called a wonder green for decades. Nutritionists, doctors, and cartoon characters said it builds iron, improves muscles, and keeps us young. Spinach contains magnesium, fiber, and antioxidants that benefit the heart and bones. But shockingly, beyond 60, spinach might quietly turn against you if you're not careful about when and how you eat it. Here's why: oxalates, which bind calcium, are abundant in spinach. In younger persons, the kidneys easily discharge these oxalates. With age, renal function slows, blood arteries tighten, and many seniors take calcium and vitamin D supplements for bone health. Put those parts together, and spinach oxalates can form small bloodstream calcium oxalate crystals with calcium. You don't feel them first. These crystals can solidify and restrict brain blood arteries over months and years. Imagine sand piling up in a tight conduit. Blood flow diminishes, oxygen supply drops, and one day, a little clot cuts off circulation, causing a silent stroke overnight. My patient Harold Breener, a 76-year-old Milwaukee firefighter, experienced this. Harold thought he was doing well. He had a spinach salad with feta cheese and vitamin D and calcium tablets every night. For strong bones, he boasted. It was his nightly habit for years. Harold's wife found him slumped at the kitchen table one winter morning. His coffee splattered. His words muddled. A stroke occurred in his sleep. Brain imaging indicated constricted, calcified arteries, while blood work showed elevated calcium and oxalates. After months of silent preparation, the perfect storm. Harold survived but never drove again and walks with help. "I was just trying to eat healthy, Doc," he said with tears. "I didn't know salad could hurt." That's many seniors' painful reality. Because our bodies change with age, not because spinach is bad. What previously healed can quietly damage if we don't adjust. What you need to know. Timing matters. Love spinach? Eat it in the morning or noon when your body can handle it better. Discuss your concerns with your doctor, especially if you use calcium or vitamin D supplements or have kidney or heart difficulties. Balance, not overdo. A handful occasionally is fine. Nightly overconsumption causes issues. Spinach is still nutritious, but after 65, it has rules. Follow those principles and spinach will be your friend. Ignoring them may make them a quiet mental enemy. Second vegetable. Broccoli, hidden brain risk or heart aid. Consume broccoli. Most of us heard that sentence at dinner for good cause. Antioxidants, vitamins, and fiber in broccoli assist heart health and disease prevention. It's the face of a healthy diet for decades. This is what many elderly don't realize. Broccoli can become dangerous beyond 60. It interacts with the drugs many older folks take daily, not the vegetable itself. Vitamin K, abundant in broccoli, is the problem. Blood clotting requires vitamin K. The younger you are, the better. It reduces bleeding and speeds healing. Vitamin K can disrupt a delicate balance for seniors on blood-thinning drugs like warfarin, Plavix, or daily aspirin. It works like this. Suddenly, eating a lot of broccoli when taking blood thinners may cause blood clotting and stroke or heart attack. If your broccoli intake fluctuates week to week, your medicine may be unpredictable, making your blood too thick or thin. The scariest part. You won't notice until it's too late. Consider 82-year-old Pennsylvania retired teacher Clara Newton. Everything went well for Clara. Always taking her prescriptions and eating steamed broccoli with olive oil at night, she believed it kept her heart youthful. Unknowingly, her regular broccoli consumption was conflicting with her blood thinner. Her blood fluctuated between clotting and thinning. Clara fainted one afternoon after a little headache and bewilderment. Hospital tests showed she had a hemorrhagic stroke, bleeding inside the brain. Not from high blood pressure or trauma, but because her blood was too thin to clot. Clara lived, but her life altered forever. She uses a walker and speaks slower. She warns others not to assume nutritious food is harmless at our age, sharing her story. These are the lessons for those over 60. Broccoli isn't evil. Inconsistency is dangerous. Those on blood thinners don't need to avoid broccoli. You must eat it regularly and discuss it with your doctor. That way, you can safely change your medicine and reduce risk. Remember that blood vessels narrow and weaken with aging. A little issue in a younger adult can be devastating for someone in their 70s or 80s. Knowledge and balance are your best defense. Yes, broccoli may be eaten, but respect it. Consistency, moderation, and medical advice can prevent this nutritious food from quietly harming your brain. Third vegetable. Romaine. Cool, yet dangerous at night. Many seniors consider dinner salad the healthiest option. Light, low-calorie, digestible. It seems like the perfect approach to exercise and preserve your heart. Romaine lettuce commonly stars in salads. Vitamin and fiber-rich, crisp, refreshing. This is the truth most seniors seldom hear. Eating romaine late at night can subtly increase your stroke risk in the morning, due of romaine's diuretic properties. It helps your body release water softly. This is barely evident to younger folks. After 65, it can be harmful, especially if you take blood pressure medicines, diuretics, or a low-sodium diet. Why? Because elderly dehydration doesn't always produce thirst. In old age, thirst signals decrease. You may not feel dehydrated, but your blood volume decreases, thickening it like syrup. Thick blood in narrow, aging arteries breeds clots. One improper blood pressure adjustment while sleeping can cause a brain clot. Indianapolis's 75-year-old retired industrial worker Leon Carter experienced that. Many consider Leon's actions healthy. A large romaine salad with cucumbers and vinegar was his nightly meal. He avoided large dinners, exercised regularly, and attended church. However, his wife discovered him confused, slurring, and weak in his right arm one morning. He had a little stroke overnight. Doctors noticed dehydration and thicker blood in the hospital. Along with his blood pressure medicine, his nightly romaine habit quietly caused a brain clot while he slept. Leon recovered after months of therapy but lost confidence. "I thought I was healthy," he said. "Never knew lettuce could do this." That's the lesson. Romanesco isn't horrible. Timing and context matter. After 60, even slight hydration or blood thickness changes can be significant. How to protect oneself. Change your salad. Eat romaine at lunch when your body is active and hydrated, not late. Hydrate wisely. Nighttime leafy greens should be eaten with a modest glass of water to boost circulation. Know your medications. Consult your doctor about how diuretics and BP medications may interact with water-absorbing meals. Healthy diets include romaine lettuce. But after 65, the wrong timing could quietly harm your brain. Eating it wisely will keep it on your side. Fourth vegetable. Raw carrots. The sugary treat that's dangerous after 60. Carrots have always been considered a healthy snack. Crunchy, low-calorie, naturally sweet, and eye-healthy beta-carotene. Many refrigerators' guilt-free delight is them. But here's the surprise. In seniors, especially when consumed raw and at the incorrect time, carrots can subtly disturb blood sugar and circulation, increasing stroke risk while you sleep. What happens inside you? The bloodstream absorbs natural sugars from raw carrots fast. This isn't a concern for younger folks with robust insulin responsiveness. Even a small nighttime blood sugar surge can cause a deadly chain reaction in older persons, especially those with prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, or circulation difficulties. Nighttime raw carrot munching raises blood sugar. Your body releases insulin to lower it. Seniors often react more slowly or more strongly to insulin. Nocturnal hypoglycemia occurs when your blood sugar drops too low at night. Your body panics. Stress chemicals like cortisol and adrenaline tighten blood arteries and raise blood pressure. This atmosphere and nighttime dehydration cause seniors' blood clot more easily. The brain's small arteries can clot, causing a stroke by morning. Portland's 78-year-old retired nurse Leah Henderson experienced that. Leah was always proud of her health. Instead of manufactured sweets, she ate raw carrots. She proudly declared it her bedtime snack. However, she started waking up disoriented, puzzled, with tingling in her hands. She dismissed it as aging. One morning, she couldn't remember how to make coffee, a simple ritual she'd done for 40 years. Her husband hurried her to the ER, where diagnostics revealed a minor stroke. Overnight blood sugar variations and brain vascular microclotting were observed by doctors. A healthy carrot habit eaten raw at the wrong time had quietly put her health at risk. After recovering, Leah warns her pals. Did everything right, I thought. I had no idea carrots could hurt. What's the lesson for seniors? Carrots aren't bad. They're still rich in vitamins and antioxidants. They must be consumed wisely. Avoid eating them uncooked at night alone. Save them for daytime when your body manages blood sugar spikes better. Pair with healthy fat or protein. A handful of nuts, hummus, or cooked eggs delay sugar absorption. Mind your patterns. If you feel confused, dizzy, or tired in the mornings, discuss your nighttime diet with your doctor. Brain-healthy diets include carrots. Even the sweetest snack has rules after 60. Timing and matching determine healing or harm. The fifth vegetable. Garlic. Silent brain risk or natural medication. Garlic has been considered a miraculous food for generations. Lowers blood pressure, strengthens the heart, fights infection, and promotes immunity. Many seniors take garlic pills or eat raw cloves, thinking they're helping their health. They often are. Garlic has strong benefits. This is what most seniors don't hear. Garlic can subtly turn elderly folks, especially those on blood-thinning drugs, from protected to vulnerable, sometimes with dire results. Here's why garlic naturally thins blood. This thins and lowers blood coagulation. That alone can reduce heart attack and stroke risk. But adding warfarin, Plavix, Xarelto, or even a daily low-dose aspirin doubles the effect. Blood may thin, exposing delicate aging veins to hemorrhage. Brain hemorrhage can be disastrous. Missouri's 81-year-old retired railroad engineer Thomas Reeves. Thomas was given a blood thinner after a minor heart operation. He started taking a 600 mg garlic supplement in the morning and an extra raw clove at dinner to improve his health. Never told his doctor. He wasn't concerned. Thomas developed terrible headaches, light sensitivity, and nausea 3 weeks later. After slurring his words one evening, he collapsed. His hospital scans showed a hemorrhagic stroke, a brain bleed. A tiny vessel ruptured due to his weak blood. We found the cause by reviewing his vitamins and prescriptions. Not only the medication, it wasn't just garlic, it was a risky mix. His voice weakened, Thomas told me later. Trying to help my heart. I didn't realize I was setting myself up. That's the lesson. Natural garlic isn't harmless. Supplements often have more concentrated ingredients than cooking cloves. That extra push can quietly hurt an older body on prescriptions. How to use garlic safely after 60. Consult your doctor beforehand. Without medical advice, don't use garlic supplements with blood thinners. Maintain food shape. In moderation, garlic in cooking is healthy, but supplements can alter blood chemistry. Look for warnings. Bruising, nosebleeds, lethargy, and new headaches may indicate thin blood. Garlic remains a powerful health benefit. However, at this age, it must be treated like a prescription medicine. It can boost immunity and heart health if used properly. Carelessly used, it can subtly increase brain bleed risk. Number 6. Veggie. Onions. Tasteful, soothing, but risky after 60. Onions are a versatile and frequent household vegetable. Antioxidants, cholesterol-lowering, and inflammation-fighting properties make them popular. For decades, they've been considered heart-healthy. This is what most elders never hear. Onions can gradually harm brain and circulation beyond 60. Because they interact with an aging body and common medications, not because they are bad. Onion's main ingredient is quercetin. This antioxidant relaxes and expands blood arteries naturally. This helps younger people regulate blood pressure. However, seniors, especially those taking blood pressure or anticoagulants, may find this effect too powerful. This can happen. BP lowers too much. Onions with medicine can lower blood pressure, especially at night. Decreased oxygen. Lower pressure deprives the brain of oxygen and nourishment, making it more vulnerable. Reactive vessel closure. The body may tighten veins again, encouraging clot formation. Stroke risk. Weak brain arteries are ideal for microclots due to this unstable cycle of dilation and constriction. Another factor is timing. Late-night raw onion consumption can increase these effects overnight. Hypohydrated people are more prone to blood pressure swings. Pre-existing cardiovascular illness, atrial fibrillation, or circulation difficulties increase risk for seniors. That doesn't imply you should avoid onions. When used properly, they nevertheless have many health benefits. Respect and moderation should be shown beyond 60. Practical advice for elderly. Add onions for taste, not the main meal. Small slices prepared into meals are safer than huge raw ones. I like cooked onions. Cooking reduces quercetin's blood pressure effect and makes onions digestible. Avoid large meals at night. Switch onion-rich meals to lunch when circulation and hydration are better. Check symptoms. Morning dizziness, fuzzy thinking, or unexplained fatigue may indicate low pressure. Brain-healthy diets still include onions. Like many foods, they have additional rules beyond 60. Balance, timing, and awareness can help you enjoy their taste and advantages without harming your brain and circulation. 7th vegetable. Corn. Comforting, yet harmful after 60. For many, maize is comfort food. Grits for breakfast, corn on the cob in summer, or a warm side dish during a BBQ. An American custom. It looks harmless, tastes sweet, and has been consumed for generations. This is what most seniors don't realize. Corn is nutritionally more like a carbohydrate than a vegetable. Corn raises blood sugar like white bread because your body swiftly transforms its natural sugars into glucose. That change matters more after 60. Why? Because many older persons have decreased insulin response and diminished brain circulation. Corn consumption, especially at night, affects your body. Rapid glucose rise. The body releases insulin because corn immediately boosts glucose levels. Senior overreaction. Aging bodies secrete insulin slowly or too much, causing blood sugar irregularities. It may crash. Hormones rise overnight. Your body releases cortisol and adrenaline to compensate for low blood sugar during sleep. Clot risk, vessel stress. Hormones tighten blood vessels and raise pressure, and weak, old arteries. Thickening blood and pressure swings create ideal conditions for small clots. This roller coaster doesn't just exhaust you, it can quietly increase stroke risk. Diabetes, prediabetes, hypertension, and vascular disease make seniors vulnerable. Other vegetables have more nutrients than corn, which is another hidden issue. Although it contains fiber, it lacks the antioxidants and anti-inflammatory compounds found in leafy greens and berries. Thus, you're still affected by glucose but not protected. Must you eliminate corn? Not necessarily. It must be eaten cautiously after 60. Practical advice for elderly. Avoid eating corn alone. Serve with protein or healthy fats. Corn with beans, eggs, or avocado slows sugar absorption. Avoid corn at night. Late evening crash cycles are risky during sleep because the brain is more sensitive to circulation changes and hydration is lower. Frequency limit. Instead of daily corn grits or flakes, serve corn occasionally. Choose whole forms. Cornmeal and flakes digest faster than fresh corn on the cob, which is less processed. Corn seems like a reliable food. If eaten improperly after 60, it can quietly damage your brain and blood vessels. Limiting when and how you eat it lets you enjoy the taste without the hidden cost. 8th vegetable, asparagus. Beautiful on the plate, but draining inside. The vegetable asparagus has long been considered clean, light and elegant, used in detox diets and healthy meal plans. It seems like a safe choice. For seniors who avoid heavy, greasy foods, asparagus is a good choice. But here's the secret. Natural diuretic asparagus. It gently encourages water release. After 60, eating that at night can quietly cause serious problems, even though it may seem harmless and even beneficial for flushing the system. Here's why elderly kidneys are inefficient. In our 70s and 80s, the kidneys regulate fluids less effectively, weakened thirst signals. Seniors rarely feel thirsty when dehydrated. Blood vessels are weaker. As we age, arteries stiffen and cannot handle rapid blood volume changes. Asparagus reduces blood volume by removing water. That thickens blood. Rather than water, think syrup in your arteries. In tiny brain vessels, thick blood clots more easily. With blood pressure or blood thinners, which many seniors take, the risks increase. Nighttime danger is greatest. Asparagus diuretics while you sleep after dinner. Your blood thickens quietly because you're dehydrated and not drinking. A small clot can block brain oxygen, causing a stroke before morning. It doesn't mean asparagus is bad. It contains vitamins A, C, E, and K, fiber, and antioxidants for healthy aging. Like many foods, it has new rules after 60. Practical advice for elderly. Don't eat asparagus at night. Enjoy it at lunch or earlier when you can stay hydrated. Intentionally hydrate. Eat asparagus with water or a hydrating food like cucumber or melon. Be careful with diuretics and BP medicines. Always consult your doctor about safe pairings because asparagus can enhance their effects. Look for early warnings. Dry mouth, dizziness, and weariness in the morning may indicate a dry body. After 60, asparagus can be delicious but must be consumed carefully. You can savor its elegance on the plate without letting it quietly drain your brain and circulation while you sleep by regulating timing and hydration. Number 9. Vegetable. Fresh, healthy tomatoes are a stroke mimic. Healthy eating feels like tomatoes. They are light, refreshing, and good for the heart, skin, and vision whether sliced into salads, cooked in sauces, or mixed into soups. Many seniors have relied on tomatoes for decades as a healthy staple. Most folks don't know this. Tomatoes can subtly affect brain and circulation beyond 60 due to their chemical constituents and how aging bodies metabolize food. The nightshade family includes tomatoes, which contain 3 dangerous chemicals for elders. In sensitive people, histamines and tyramines can cause inflammation, blood vessel constriction, and high blood pressure. Overexposure to nightshade toxin solanine can cause dizziness, numbness, and headaches. Regular consumption of acidic tomatoes can disrupt electrolyte balance, magnesium, and calcium, which are necessary for nerve signaling and vascular tone. When these effects combine, especially in an aged brain with frail blood vessels, a stroke, impaired vision, dizziness, slurred speech, migraines, or limb numbness can follow. This stroke mimic is caused by a rapid change in brain chemistry and circulation, not a clot or bleed. Heavy tomato-based meals late at night increase risk for elderly. Add tomatoes to peppers, eggplants, or potatoes. Take blood pressure, circulation, or nerve medicines. Inability to hydrate or balance electrolytes. You don't have to exclude tomatoes. A potent antioxidant that protects the heart and skin, lycopene, is still abundant. After 60, they need moderation and timing. Seniors should avoid large tomato meals at night. Soups, sauces, and stews before bed might silently upset your chemistry. Complement minerals. Consuming tomatoes with magnesium-rich foods like spinach or pumpkin seeds can offset their acidity. Pay attention to body language. Tomato-heavy meals can cause dizziness, fogginess, headaches, and edema. Don't blame age. Gently cook them. Cooking tomatoes reduces solanine and boosts antioxidants. Moderation matters. Daytime slices in a salad or sandwich are safer than nighttime tomato soup. Tomatoes not evil. Even innocent foods can act differently in your body after 60. Respect your age-related brain and circulatory changes. Eat them in moderation at the proper time of day and alongside other nutrients to reap their advantages without their hazards. Last alarm. The actual medication is awareness. It's normal to be surprised by these 9 common vegetables' hidden risks. Maybe a little nervous. We've been told to consume more vegetables for health our whole lives. Most of that advice is correct. After 60, your body reacts differently. Your kidneys filter differently. Your blood vessels are weaker. Hydration needs vary. If you use drugs, blood thinners, blood pressure pills, or diabetes therapies, even safe foods can cause problems. The true lesson is that you must consider what, when, how much, and what else is going on in your body when you eat. A lunch salad may boost you. The same salad at night may quietly cause clotting or bleeding. Cooking with garlic may help your heart. Taking garlic supplements with medication can thin your blood too much. Carrots benefit eyes and skin. However, eating them uncooked before bed can disrupt your blood sugar. This does not mean you should fear vegetables. It signifies knowledge is power. By understanding these relationships, you may adjust your diet to your age. Repurpose food as medicine, not a threat. You can do this immediately. Simplify choices. Choose entire, nutrient-dense foods that don't induce blood sugar or hydration swings. Time meals well. Avoid eating diuretic or heavy veggies late at night. Stay hydrated. Just 1 glass of water in the evening can improve your brain and circulation. Consult a doctor. Use this knowledge at appointments. Ask how your drugs interact with everyday foods. Not helpless, you are more capable than ever. Awareness lets you make small, conscious choices to maintain your independence, memory, and future. Because senior nutrition believes age doesn't mean decline. It can indicate wisdom. Body listening, adaptable, and thriving wisdom. Now, I want to hear from you. Which veggie rule surprised you most? Will you change when or how you eat them? Comment your answers below. Someone may be inspired by your tale. If you liked this video, Like, share, and subscribe to obtain the next senior health tip that could transform your life. Remember that everything you do now gives you strength, clarity, and independence tomorrow. Let's live longer, smarter, and stronger.